Today's video is going to be on how to check your settings. So I'm at the Firefly. Of course, I initially turned it on. Here is our navigation panel on the left. The first thing I'm going to do is touch the cog in the bottom. This is going to be my diagnostics. The most important thing you can do is press and hold the floor plan. It takes about 5 seconds. And it's going to come up with your options. Now, I'm a passage. They're passage, weekender, and legend. I'm a passage because I'm an American coach. So here are your 4 options to look at the bottom. First, let's look at entertainment. I have the internet. Oops, I just took it off. And diffusion radio. My lights and shades. I have the awning, porch light, cabinet light, accent light. Check. Importantly, one person we checked at the rally did not have this awning controls highlighted. As soon as we highlighted it, the control came on the opening screen. Water tanks, I'm a 170. Make sure this is correct. You go back to your floor plans. Now we've checked everything there. Now let's go up to here. I went to the third one, the little lightning bolt. That's your electrical power. Of course, this is where we live. So the word enabled means that we are now using the batteries. If I were to press this, it would disable the inverter. In other words, things aren't working now, and the lights will not work in my RV, among other things. But if I push it on, hopefully you can hear this noise. Press it enabled. Hopefully everyone heard that small beep. That means it's re-enabled itself. And you saw these come on as well. So now we know we are enabled. I'm now going to click on this cog right in the middle. And this is where we live. So we're checking our different statuses here. Most importantly, you want that audible alarm on. Why that's important is if your batteries do go dead overnight, for example, you're boondocking and running your air conditioner. This actually happened to me. At about 4 in the morning, the alarm went off. I could stand up, start the engine, and I was good to go. I didn't kill my batteries. This is what you want to make sure is on. The other thing that's really important is this battery type. So right, LFP means, of course, lithium. You can page through these. Could page through. Hold on. Next screen, sorry. And now we're going to go down to these ANS controls the way we can page through them. So this is the next screen. What you're looking for here is what's going on. Very simple. If I touch down here, I can see my manual mode. Here's the battery type I was trying to punch before. So this was actually wrong on a couple of people's settings. So of course, lithium, custom, you don't want that. You may want flooded depending on what your RV has, or gel, or regular batteries, but I have lithium. The reason this is important to make sure this is correct is because if your controller doesn't know what kind of batteries it has, it's going to give you a false reading on how full they are. An example would be one of the people that attended the rally had lithium batteries, but this was set for gel. So he only thought he had 200 amps. Of course, he went right to lithium, and all of a sudden he had 200% more battery power. He went to 600 amps. So that's really important. Again, I always want these audible alarms on in case something goes wrong. I want to know it. The good news is in the inverter settings and charger settings, if you hear an alarm, that's always going to mean there's something wrong with your batteries. They're not charged enough. If you wake up or get up and turn the engine on, as you all know, in a Freedom package, the batteries will start being charged. If you are not in a Freedom package, you would want to touch your generator, turn your generator on, and then you would start charging your batteries as well. Next, battery temperature. You're just looking for these numbers. Current 150, shoreline 50. Don't worry about the rest of this. Unless, if you have to change one of these, then you would press save. But right now, mine are perfect. I'm going to cancel out because I don't want to use them. Again, here are the 3 settings. Page 1, page 2, and page 3. Go back to the very beginning. I want to show this real fast. There are 5 settings. Here's your initial page. Another issue we had with people was they had their engine started and they couldn't get their awning to retract. This red here, it's a safety feature. So when you start your engine, the Firefly is so smart it automatically does not allow you to open or retract your awning. So you can't drive down the road, in other words, with it being deployed accidentally. Someone touches the button. So if you start your engine, you're about to leave and realize your awning's out, turn the engine off, This ignition will then turn to extend. It won't be locked out, and then you can put your awning in or out. So again, what we're looking for in this particular piece, and this is just checking your electrical settings for your vehicle. I'm going to do a whole nother video on everything Firefly probably this weekend. The two ones you want to hit are the lightning bolt, which is electrical. Make sure this is enabled, and of course click here on the cog, and then begin running through these different screens. Diagnostics controls, and again run through these different screens. This is the most important one, battery type. Whatever type of battery you are, make sure it says your type. Now, we did have one person at the rally who thought she had acid batteries. She went home and she sent me a picture going, Carl, actually I was wrong. I do have Dragonfly batteries, which are the lithium batteries, and she was able to change that right then. Okay, so I think that's it for today. Make sure I get everything right. Oh, also, I want to show this one more thing. So most people, I was surprised, didn't know this. So I'm on day mode now. If you're in the evening, you want a night mode. This dims them 50%, but what most people didn't know was you can take each light and you see this little up-down arrow. You can hit that, oops, kind of scratch it, I call it scratching it, and you probably see my lights are dimming. So you can dim those lights however you want them. Okay, so that's today's video. I hope it helped. Thanks.